I had a company worth more than $30 billion. And they knew that I could sway the political world and they wanted to take me out.
He was the billionaire CEO of an electric truck company, but prosecutors say his truck didn't work, and he lied to investors about it.
He did a business deal like in Utah, as I have it.
Now, after 5 years of reporting, he's speaking to us for the first time.
People love to hear the other side of the story, so I hope you're able to tell it.
Trevor Milton was convicted of fraud and sentenced to 4 years in prison, but he spent 0 days behind bars.
When I heard about it, I said, nope, not going to happen.
For the past month, Milton has been trying to convince the public his donations to the president had nothing to do with being pardoned by the president. I'm Fox 13 investigative reporter Adam Herbets, and now you'll see how he explains this is not the first time he's donated money to a politician while facing criminal accusations.
So this is the Nikola Tre. It's a European truck.
Long before he was a billionaire, Trevor Milton was proud of his hydrogen electric truck company, Nikola Motors.
So this area here is the middle of the vehicle.
But prosecutors say he lied to the public about almost every facet of the company, costing investors at least $600 million.
It breaks my heart, but people make money and they lose money in the stock market, and that's what the stock market is.
For example, in the 2023 fraud trial, prosecutors say this prototype truck never worked. It didn't even have gears or motors. Instead, they say the company towed it to the top of a hill and rolled it down so the company could tweet about it. Federal prosecutors said the case was supposed to be an example. Fake it till you make it is not an excuse for fraud.
How do you feel about your appeal?
I think we're going to win it.
The judge never required Milton to report to prison to begin his 4-year sentence, pending appeal. But the case never made it to appeal.
I was just sitting down with my wife at our dinner table, and I got a call, and it said on the caller ID, it said the Executive Office of the President of the United States. And I was like, oh, I got to answer this. He says, Trevor, I'm giving you a full and unconditional pardon. You're completely innocent. I'm signing it right now, Trevor. A lot of people here love you. It was a bunch of crap what happened to you. You're now officially free. They can't hurt you. You're cleaner than a baby's bottom, and you're cleaner than I am.
Milton says he believes President Trump pardoned him because of the merits of his case.
They say the thing that he did wrong was he was one of the first people that supported a gentleman named Donald Trump for president. He supported Trump. He liked Trump. I didn't know him, but he liked him. It was in Utah.
The president did not respond to our questions or address Trevor Milton's political contributions to the Trump campaign, including nearly $1 million to the Trump 47 committee after Milton was sentenced. Have you ever met the president?
Just in passing, like, as you go to a fundraiser, just in passing. Biden's Justice Department is the one who attacked me, so I was like, there's no sense of sending a pardon application into Biden. He's not going to do anything for me.
I guess the way a lot of people look at it is your donations helped him win, and because he won, you got pardoned.
I mean, people could say that, but it's not true. It had nothing to do with it. And the money's never been brought up in a single conversation I've had with him or the White House or anybody when they called to tell me about the pardon and everything else. Like I've never even heard anyone ever ask me for money.
It is not the first time Milton has donated money to a politician after being accused of a crime. In 2020, Milton gave $15,000 to then Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes. The donation came 2 months after Reyes' office took over a case related to sexual misconduct allegations against Milton and chose not to investigate those allegations.
I represent 5 alleged victims of Trevor Milton.
It feels really vulnerable talking about it.
He was my boss. He was my ride home. I was much smaller than him. I just wanted to go home.
Records show the Utah Attorney General returned Milton's money the day after I called to ask about the donation.
Oh, Sean Reyes. Oh, you mean the Sean Reyes. When I make donations, someone could try to tie that to anything. They're not connected to anything, but people have tried to make those connections before.
Milton denies all wrongdoing and says he wants to tell his side of the story now for the first time.
There was a couple girls that were promised money by the short sellers to make allegations about me, and they found email communications between these girls and these guys where they were promising them money to come out and make allegations. And the detectives are like, this is done instantly, this is done.
Categorically, that's false. There are no emails.
3 of the women interviewed with police. Charges were never filed, but the police reports don't mention anything about emails or evidence showing the women were offered money to make allegations. Do you think that would have been documented?
Absolutely. That would be like Exhibit 1 in their file.
We made every effort to confirm whether these emails exist. St. George police say their detective was meticulous. If there was evidence like Milton described, they would have documented it. So you think he's making it up?
Absolutely. This is news to me, and if he has proof of that, I'd love to see it.
I asked for a copy as well. Milton said no.
Just for privacy reasons, I couldn't show anyone. I could end up getting sued over it.
When he brings up my clients and puts their names in his mouth again and claims that they're being paid to lie about things, it's important that I set the record straight. That didn't happen.
Milton says anyone who disagrees with the presidential pardon does not appreciate the Constitution. He also says he's working on a documentary to expose flaws in the U.S. justice system. Reporting in Salt Lake City, Adam Herbets, Fox 13 News, Utah.